Hi crypto kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natoshi. So today I'm gonna help you with finding entries on the charts, and I know a lot of you guys do not know how to do that, or you are a little bit confused. Whatever it is, I'm here to help you today because this tool will help you so much. When I figured Fibonacci out, it definitely changed the whole way I'm seeing the market. So when you are looking at this video, make sure to really implement this and backtest this for yourself, because you will see some huge difference in what you're doing in a very positive way. So continue to look at this video and I will break down how you can use Fibonacci to find your entries. On my YouTube channel, we mostly talk about cryptocurrencies, but I'm also going in to do some scalping during the days on my live stream for Nasdaq and whatever pair you want me to look at. So that's why this broker is so good for anyone that wants to be able to trade crypto, forex, indices, whatever pair you want to trade. ProsperityFX have most of these pairs. They have a very tight spread and this is amazing. I love this platform, been using it myself since 2020 and I'm super happy with it. If you also want to be able to use this platform, you have the link in the description down below the video. You also have it pinned up here in the corner. And if you've never used this platform before, I have two really great tutorials on how we are using both Prosperity and how you're connecting that to Meta4 Trader. And you have the links up right up here for both of the videos that you need to check out if you've never used this before. Now let's get into the charts. We're looking at BTC on the weekly chart. So for you to be able to actually even understand what the heck am I looking at, I'll show you, I'll break it down for you how we can find these entries, because when it comes to the market is always moving with higher highs, higher lows, and lower highs. If you do not know what this means, you will learn a little bit more, but if you want to know more in depth, please tell me in the comment section down below the video and I can create a video for that too. But when we are looking at the charts right now on BTC, and remember you can use Fibonacci on whatever pair you want to look at. So in a uptrend, what we're doing, we're using Fibonacci from the lowest point to the highest point for us to be able to calculate this next move. In a downtrend, what we're doing is that we're using the highest point with the lowest point to find out where the next potential sell opportunity. So in a uptrend, we're looking for a buy opportunity. In a downtrend, we are looking for a sell opportunity, but we have to know where are we even looking for these opportunities, right? We're looking at the weekly chart and we can break it down even to the 1 minute. You can use Fibonacci. So you can use Fibonacci on every time frame. You just have to know how to use Fib, right? And with this comes practice. You have to go in and practice this yourself, but it will definitely help you a lot. So when it comes to the weekly chart, what we're doing for us to figure out where a potential pullback is, we're using the lowest point from the move that had that big momentum up. So in this case, we're using Fibonacci from this green candlestick and we'll drag it up to the top where you can see the market started to reverse down, because the market is not always giving us in a uptrend. The market is not obviously just going up. It needs to create pullbacks for them to continue to the upside. Fibonacci looks a little bit differently. I have my own right here, but what you can always use the 50 and 61.8%. You have that on TradingView too. So the 50 and the 61.8% are the levels I'm looking for my entries. And in a downtrend, as I said, you are using the previous high and you're combining with the low, and you can see how perfectly in this case how the market pulled back up to retest the 61.8% and the 50%, and then you have the drop. You can even use this one. So if we just drag this one from the high to the low, you can also see how perfectly the market pulled back up, retested the fib, had the drop down. For you to be able to have more accurate entry points, I highly recommend you to look at this video that I have, how I make up to 100 a day trading crypto MACD with Fibonacci. So MACD is an indicator that shows you when the trend is about to reverse. And when you're using this combining with Fibonacci, this is gonna help you even more. So I will pin this for you right up here so you can be able to use Fibonacci with MACD, because this is going to help you so much too. We continue here You can see how the market broke structure because what? In a downtrend, the market is creating lower lows and lower highs. In the uptrend, we're creating high highs and higher lows. In this case, we broke above the lower high, which means now we are in a uptrend. What are we doing? We can use the trend line just to help us see that the market has been broken structure. In this case, we take the fib once again from the lowest point up to the highest point, and you can see how perfectly the market dropped down to retest the 50 and the 61.8%. We're doing the same thing once again. We're using the Fibonacci from the lowest point and we drag it up to the highest point because we have the higher low combined with the higher high, which is calculating the next higher low for the market, then continue to the upside. So basically what the Fibonacci is helping you with is that when you are in an uptrend, you always want to find out, where should I buy the market? In a downtrend, you always try to figure out where you can sell the market from. And when we are using Fibonacci in a uptrend, we are always using it from the higher low up to the higher high, because between these levels, this next higher low will be created. In a downtrend, we do the same. We're using the lower high with the lower low, and it's calculating where the next lower high will be. So we're using Fibonacci to calculate where the entry points are. And now we're looking at the 30 minutes chart. I want to show you how good Fibonacci is with these levels. So right here, you can see that we are in a heavy downtrend. As long as you know where potentially the market can come to, this is going to help you a lot. But in the downtrend, what are we doing? We're taking the previous high connected with the lower low, and you can see how perfectly the market pulled back up to the levels, and then you have the drop. We can do the same thing once again. We will just try to see if this works. So we take the Fibonacci from one of the highs right here, and we connect it with the lower low. And what's happening? You see, perfect retest, market had the drop. We do the exact same thing once again. We're taking the Fibonacci from the lower high, connected with the lower low. Market pulls back up precisely to the 61.8% and the 50%. We do the same thing on the lower time frames in the uptrend. So we can see that the market is a little bit choppy right here, and the reason for that is because this is where the market decided to change the trend. You see in the downtrend, market consolidates, and then we are heading up to a uptrend. But what you can see is that the market is continuing to give you higher lows, and higher lows is the one telling us that we are still in a uptrend. So in this case, what we can do, we can first of all take it right here, because we can see the market is heading up. In a sideways market, you know, Fibonacci is not always working the best, because obviously we're just bouncing in between two levels usually, but we can just try to use it, and then you can go in and backtest this yourself. So we're taking the Fibonacci from the higher low up to the high, and you can see how perfectly the market did use this Fibonacci level, and you have the spike up. We're taking it away, and then we're just taking from the last higher low, we connected with the high, and you can see how perfectly the market held both the two levels for that next continuation up. And then we can use Fibonacci in so many different ways. Of course, but everything comes to practice. I see the market in one way, you see the market in another way, so you have to sit down for yourself so you feel comfortable enough using the fib. So thank you everyone for looking at this video. I hope this helped you a lot. Also remember, make sure to look at this video that I spoke about when it comes to MACD and Fibonacci, because this video is fantastic. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification so you know when I am live or when I do have my daily updates. Thank you everyone, have a fantastic day, bye.